Hola amigos, soy Miss Herring y soy bibliotecaria, and I'm speaking in Spanish because today we are reading La Princesa and the Pea, which is a traditional tale, and it is written in English and Spanish. So there are some Spanish words in the story, and so I wanted to introduce myself in Spanish. So now we are going to read the story, and I'm going to try my very best to speak in Spanish when there are Spanish words. Today we are using the ebook version of this story, and the story, La Princesa and the Pea, was written by Susan Middleton Elya, and it was illustrated by Juana Martinez-Neal. And so today we are going to see what's different, what's the same between the traditional story, The Princess and the Pea, and this Spanish new updated version. So if you know the story, you might be able to tell the differences right away. And if you haven't read the original story, maybe you should check that out from your local library. So today I am reading the ebook checked out from my local library. And that's one great way to access books is maybe you can't go into the library all the time, but they have lots of ebooks available, and just like the regular library, they are free. So you should take advantage of it when you can. So let's go ahead and get started. And if parents are afraid maybe they will have a hard time with some of the Spanish words, there is a very nice glossary at the front of the story, so you can go through and look at them, and you get the translation and the pronunciation. So don't be scared of the Spanish. Just try your best, like we all do, right? And, I'm sure that it will be great. There was once a prince who wanted a wife, but not any niña would do in his life. Niña means girl, right? His madre was picky. She hoped for perfection. The prince was so lonely, in need of affection. Oh, look at this madre, this mama. She doesn't want any of these girls for her son, right? And he's just sad and bored. Look at these little hamsters or guinea pigs. That's so fun. And this cat. I don't think I would mess with that cat. Would you mess with that cat? But here came a maiden en route to her castle. I hope I can stay here if it's not a hassle. She winked at the prince, who fell for her fast. No matter what mom does, I'll marry this lass. And if you don't know, the word lass is I think it's an Irish term for young girl. And she's got some llamas or alpacas. Here's mom again being judgy. And look at her. She's beautiful, right? And we've got the burro down here. Kind of hard to see because of me. Hi, I'm here. But you can see most of it. The prince said, "Come in," but his mother, La Reina, decided to test her. Would this girl be buena? So La Reina is the queen, and buena means good. Mama sneaked away to the royal jardín and found a small pea that was fit for a queen. So jardín sounds a little bit like what? Does anybody know? I think it sounds like garden, right? Jardín, garden. That's close. Okay. Oh, look at this little guy. He's cute. And then we got a rooster here. These are fun drawings, right? Illustrations. Oops. She guarded the pea pod and took to the stair. If this girl is worthy, she'll feel that it's there. She placed El Guisante in the bed for their guest. She yelled, "20 mattresses!" Lofty request. So El Guisante is the pea, right? And 20, if you are learning Spanish numbers, you should know that that means 20 mattresses. Can you imagine sleeping on 20 mattresses? I would feel scared that I was going to fall off of all those mattresses. I don't think I would feel a pee. I would just feel scared. The queen settled in with her box of bombones. while lots of strong workers came in with colchones. Uno was suave, dos was pequeño, tres was muy grande, cuatro un sueño. So she settled in with her little snacks, right? And the workers came in with the mattresses. One was soft, one was small, one was very large, and one was a dream. Several were pinstriped, some made of fleece, others were dotted or checkered or grease gray. The queen ate her treats. The bed was stacked high, and right when they finished, La Niña came by. Here is your cama, a place you can sleep. Thanks, said the girl. I won't even count sheep. So she's got 20 mattresses, and the mom thinks she's being sneaky, and she's like, look, here's your beautiful mattress. And the girl is so polite, right? She says, I won't even count sheep, meaning I will fall asleep so easily because you've made such a beautiful mattress for me. Again, look at this stack. I don't think I want to be on this stack. And then do you see the kitty hiding out underneath the bed? Meanwhile, El Príncipe practiced I do's. He knew that this maiden was the one he should choose. I like her, Mamma, he said with a lilt. We'll see, said the queen, as she fluffed up his quilt. So, does anybody have a mom who is overprotective of either them or maybe their siblings, and they baby them and sometimes they don't give them enough independence and freedom? That seems like what this mama is like, right? She loves him so much and she wants to protect him, but maybe he should be a little bit more independent. Okay, next one. The girl stretched her brazos and yawned with her boca, but the bed felt so lumpy, like there was a roca. The little guisante was 20 times deep. Could it be the reason the girl got no sleep? Brazos, arms, boca, mouth, roca, rock, guisante, remember that's pea. She trudged down to breakfast, her ojos so droopy. And how was your slumber? La Reina was snoopy. Great, said the girl, if you like hard and lumpy. Oh, pobrecita, the prince said, you're grumpy. Their guest brightened up as she noticed the lad. Really, she murmured, it wasn't that bad. Okay, so Mama is worried. She says, how was your sleep? And then her response is not good, right? And the mama realizes, oh, she didn't sleep well even though she had 20 mattresses. Okay, next page. Oops. Ay, thought La Reina, how did she detect it? Is she a real princess? I think I suspect it. She signaled her son that the girls passed the test. Drat, she managed to stave off the rest. So let's take a look at this illustration a little bit more closely, because there's lots of really cool textures in this picture, right? So first we've got the grumpy kitty on top of Mama's head. And look at all these wispy drawn lines. They're thin and they look like the cat has very thin, long hair, right? And then Mama, she's got a lot of eyebrows. And then she looks like she's wearing a traditional poncho or almost kind of like a blanket texture. And it looks fuzzy, right? It looks like it's a very warm blanket just by the textures that the author used and those colors. And her sweater is the same kind. And then it looks like almost like this is a tweed kind of skirt. So the illustrations on this are very cool, right? Oh, I don't know what happened. We're learning more about how to use the ebooks today. Okay, let's go to the next page. The prince soon proposed with a golden anillo. They married that week in the royal castillo. The queen kept her promise and threw a big boda. The bride wore a wedding gown, stylish de moda. Accepto, accepto, they both said, I do. And still to this day, the queen has no clue. The prince had put pitchforks and stones in La Cama to help his true love pass the test of Queen Mama. Oh, that was so clever of him, right? And then look at this. Do you think they should have gotten married in a week, though? That seems a little soon, but it's a traditional story, so we're going to let it slide. But maybe know someone longer than a week before you get married, right? Oh, well, if they're happy, they're happy. The prince and his bride had hijos galore, one for each mattress, and then had no more. They had 20 children. Remember, there's 20 mattresses. Oh my goodness. And then look at Mama. She's so happy. She has all of her grandbabies. This one looks a lot like Mama, huh? She even has the hat with the safety pins. And then look at the kitty. He is not impressed. He does not want this flower crown. I think he looks very cute, though. And that is it. So I hope you liked today's reading of La Princesa and the Pea, and I hope I did okay with my pronunciations. Obviously, Spanish is not my first language, so I gave it my best try, and that's all you can do, right? If you are learning something, sometimes you might make a mistake, sometimes you might struggle through, but that's okay because you're learning. And if you know someone who speaks Spanish, they can help you, they can pronounce things for you so you can repeat them or repitan, right? So make sure that if you see something new and challenging, you don't immediately say no to it. You try and you learn something new. I learned a couple new words through this story. I hope maybe you did. And keep learning new things. That's all for today. I will see you guys next time. Bye.